Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming out this morning. We are going to begin seated in a cross-legged position just for our quick warm-up here. Let's get into the lower spine, the upper spine by taking a few little swirls through the torso, exaggerating the width of your swirls here so you can almost feel a nice little rolling across the glutes. And then swap directions, so taking that in a little corkscrew fashion for the body. See how you feel through the lower back. And then we'll keep our hands on our shins and do a little seated cat-cow. So on an inhale, pull yourself forward, maybe lift the gaze, feel that nice extension through the back body. And then as you exhale, you can hold onto your shins and lean on back and get a nice little upper back stretch. And then toss that forwards and backwards just in this kind of seated cat-cow fashion. Yeah, looks good. Fantastic. And then we'll roll onto our backs, finding those knees hugged in towards the chest. And then take the knees in a circular fashion. So just taking these orientations of moving through the spine, first grounded through the hips, and now a little more freedom with the knees, taking that clockwise and counterclockwise movement. We'll bring those feet nice and wide on the mat, knees towards the ceiling. Open up through the arms and just wash the feet or the knees from side to side, rolling across the glutes. Feel a nice little twist happening here through the spine, nice little massage through the outer hips. And then we'll take a happy baby. So either grabbing behind the knees, idea is to keep the tailbone lengthening, or grabbing the tops of the feet and just rocking from side to side before we get into our outer hip work, glute work. It's all going to be happening this morning. And then take your arms overhead, your toes out long, find a full body stretch, lengthening through the sides of the waist as you feel nice little energy through fingertips, toe tips. And any last little movement that you know will help you get into your exercise, feel free to take that. We're going to move through our 9-ish minutes of hip lifts. So let's settle in with a slow pace to begin. Feet are hips distance apart, parallel to one another. Feel that lengthening through the tailbone. Squeeze as you lift the hips up off the mat and lower to a hover. So the idea of taking it nice and slow, feeling what needs to activate to get those glutes firing. And as the heat starts to build through the back body, and it certainly will by that 9th minute, can you maintain your breath nice and smooth? Can you find a nice softening through your face, through your shoulders, as you light up through the back body? Pressing down into the mat, finding that hip lift. Knees are stacked over those heels so you're not pitched too far forward with the knees. And lengthening that tailbone, finding some engagement through the belly with that sharp exhale at the top. Nice work, everyone. We'll take these for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll find a figure 4 with that right foot crossing off on top of that left thigh, isolating the left glute. Slow pace continues. May start to feel that left side working a little harder with the added weight of the right foot. Using again your exhale, using your abs to help support that back body lift. Yeah, that looks great. We'll take these slow pace figure 4. Let's go for another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right foot send it high towards the ceiling. Pop up onto your left tippy toe so that left heel is lifted, maybe a little closer towards the torso, and pulse it up from here. So there is very little drop through the hips. You're really feeling that left side glute fire. That's what we're going for. Soften through the face, strong through the belly, long through the tail. Yeah, that looks great, Sarah. You got it. Whoo, yeah. Don't have to do too much of these to start to feel them. Let's go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the right foot down, left foot, let's go right into it. You'll get a nice little hip stretch through that left leg with the foot crossed over the right. And slow pace figure 4 as you start to load through that right side glute. Great work, everyone. Looks super strong. You may notice that one side starts to fatigue faster than the other, depending on your leg strength. Yeah, that's it. Nice, Annie. Let's go for, we'll do another 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Send the left leg towards the ceiling. Pop up onto those right tippy toes. Maybe the toes come in a little closer. And then fast-paced here through the one-legged. Oh, yeah. That's it, Henry. You've got it. Come a little higher on those tippy toes. Really feel that right side leg engaged. Oh, yeah. Soften through your face. We're blasting these out. We'll go for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Good morning. Hug those knees in towards your chest. Rock from side to side. Give yourself a little release, maybe a little massage through the outer hips here. We'll come into a wide-legged hip lift, so turning the toes out, heels are just beyond the hips. Feels so nice to have 2 feet on the mat. Slow pace here. So through this shape in the legs, targeting more of the outer hips, those glute meads. Slow pace to really fire it up. And slow lower to feel that control. Yeah, that's it, Greg. You got it. And just noticing if there starts to build a little tension through the face. Can you release those back teeth? Yeah. Nice work, everyone. We'll finish up this slow pace in our wide-legged shape for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come up onto tippy toes here in our wide-legged shape. Again, adjust your feet accordingly. And very narrow drop, you're lifting the whole time. So we're going right to our fast pace here in our wide-legged bridges just to feel that intensity the whole time through this minute. So stay with it. Yes, I did just say 1 minute of these. So settle in, squeezing the whole time. Maybe a little gentle reminder tap that your glutes are firing. Yes, that's awesome. Soften through your face. Connect to your breath here. Ooh, yeah. Maybe a little smile to make it bearable. Yeah, that's it. Nice and high and lifted through those hips, everyone. Looks fantastic. You got it, Nancy. Keep going. Lengthening the tail, strong through the belly. Everything is firing. Let's finish these in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Hug those knees in towards the chest. Rock from side to side. Yay, we are finished with our bridge work this morning. We're going to move on to our core here and target it through our planks and back extensions. So we'll start on our right side forearm, bringing that left foot in front. And today I'd like to offer up for the second half of our plank hold a little toe tap. So the top leg will be tapping over that grounded leg. You can always do that from your knee as well. So 30 seconds stationary, find that right forearm supporting, left foot is in front, and let's send that left arm high. Here we go. So firm through this right side waist. Heels, hips, and shoulders are all in a line. And that left arm lifts you away from collapsing into that right side shoulder. Yeah, looks great. Really nice lift through the hips, everyone. If this is a bit too much this morning, and some mornings are different, you can come down to your right side knee, see how you go. We're at the halfway mark, so if you're joining me, we're tapping that left foot over the right foot. So it's a toe and heel tap. Oh yeah. And you may start to notice something along that right side hip. Try to keep it lifted away from the floor as we're building strength. Yeah, that's it. You got it, Sav. So good. Oh my goodness, that is so weak along that right side for me. Last 3, 2, 1. Come on down. We'll find ourselves doing a bit of back extension work. So it's like a little chin up. We're gonna reach our arms forward and then lift everything as we draw the elbows to the waist. Here we go. So you just lower to a hover. Those extensors are engaged the whole time. And then you ask a little more of the extensors to lift your chest, lift your thighs as you draw the elbows down. Stay with your breath. Make that pacing work for you and finding that ribs, thighs lifting. Last 3, 2, 1. Take a baby child's pose. Send those hips towards the heels. Just release through the lower back a moment after that extensor work. And we'll set up for our 90-second forearm plank hold. Settle into what feels comfortable through the feet. Come onto your forearms. And the minute begins right now. Find that energy of pressing the heels away that shoots that energy through the legs, firming them up, helping support that nice solidity through the center. Pressing into the forearms, again, no collapsing through that shoulder girdle. That's it, Margaret, looks fantastic. And again, soften through your jaw here. Feel the tailbone lengthen towards the back end of your mat. Firm up those legs, so solid. Yeah, that looks fantastic, Annabelle, you got it. Re-engage that strength through your center, hugging everything in. Belly draws to the spine. And before you know it, you're already a minute through. Well done. That's it, Amanda. Fantastic. There is modification if you need to come down to your knees. Take that. Come back to your breath. It's really easy for the mind to wander here. You could almost make it meditative. Just focusing on your breathing, that strength through your center, that heat building, so good. Last 3, 2, 1, come on down. We'll stretch it out through our back extension work. Arms reach, and then find that little pull-up. So the legs are firing here, but all the work, can you feel it through those extensors? Yeah, that's it, nice. Fantastic, Phil, you got it. Stay with your breath. Last 3, 2, 1. Again, offering up that moment to release through the lower back, sending the hips towards the heels. And we'll finish out this plank series on our left forearm. And again, offering up that toe tap, heel tap if you want to take it. Right foot is going to be in front. That'll be the one that travels if we do that. Here we go. Send the right arm high. Press away from that left side shoulder. Yeah, everyone looks fantastic. That's it, Kate. Nice. So feel that firming up through the left side waist. Almost like you're trying to send the right hips a little higher. Oh yeah. Again, modify if this side seems to need a little support, you can drop down to that left knee. But if you want to see how it feels to toe tap, heel tap, join me. Again, this can be done with the bottom knee down. So a little dome shape over that left extended leg while keeping the hips nice and lifted. That's it, Henry. Nice. Keep going. Oh, yeah. Stay with your breath. Avoid that collapsing in the shoulder. We often collapse into our weakness, so be aware. And we are done. That minute couldn't finish fast enough for me. Good work, everyone. I'll walk us through our set of ab work this morning. So our first one, frog crunches. Hands lightly support the head. Shoot those legs out to about a 45-degree angle, spilling the lower back in, and split the knees as elbows reach towards the thighs. So like little frog legs in your crunch. We're gonna come into a right side figure four. So you can keep that left foot grounded if you like, targeting that right side oblique as left elbow aims towards that right knee, pretty basic, or floating the foot for a little extra, swapping it out for the third set of exercise. And then we're gonna finish up this ab work with hip lift twist. So forearms are down, palms facing down. And then you can keep the knees nice and bent and soft here. And you're just tossing as you lift the hips up and lower slowly, the knees towards one shoulder and then towards the opposite shoulder. So there is a little extra oblique work in your hip lifts. So that's our set of four this morning. We will begin with our frog crunches. So send those legs away. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So use the exhale to lift the chest towards those thighs. Yeah, that looks great, you guys. Stay with it. Nice work. 3, 2, 1. Change. Finding a figure four in our ab work. Right foot, cross it over the left, and then aim left elbow to right knee. Here we go. So still getting plenty of core work if you ground through that left foot. It may even help you lift more of the right shoulder up off the mat. A little extra lower abdominal focus, maybe if you float that left foot. Change, nice work. We'll catch that second side. Left foot, cross it over the right. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Again, working at a pace that you can maintain for 20. Yeah, that's it, Richard, nice. Using that exhale. Three, 2, 1. Change. Let's come into our hip lift twist. So again, the forearms are down to support. Hug the belly to the spine, and we'll toss the knees. Here we go. From one shoulder to the other. Focusing on what needs to engage to lower slowly. Yeah, a lot of control there. Yeah, that's it, Andy, nice. He can join too if he wants. 3, 2, 1, change. 3 more rounds, everyone, well done. Shoot those legs away. Frog crunches to the top. 2, 1, go. Yeah, nice work. So as you shoot the legs away, be very mindful of what's happening through the lower back. Your lower belly is engaged to keep that lower back from curving up too much. Change. Right foot, let's cross it on top of that left. Find our figure four, foot down or lifted. Here we go. As you get the basics through this work, maybe the pace increases so you add another rep, or maybe you slow it down. Yeah, that's it. Nice work, Kate. 3, 2, 1, change. Find that left foot on top of the right, shrinking through that left side waist. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So you're not pulling that right elbow towards the left knee, but you're really trying to feel those deep obliques lift you and twist you. Maybe the left shoulder blade gets a little space from the mat. 2, 1, change. Finishing up with our hip lift twist, so brace yourself. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So the hips don't have to come too high to feel the work, but focusing on the control, that's the really deep work. Yeah, Nicole, nice. Fantastic. 3, 2, 1, change. Nice work, you guys. Frog crunches. Send those legs away. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Just take a little stock. How's your energy for this third round? Maybe you go a little faster pace. Stay with your breath. Let that be your guide here. Yeah, Margaret, that's it. 3, 2, 1, change. Figure 4, right foot over left. 3, 2, 1, here we go. If you've been grounding through that left heel, maybe see what it feels like to float it, or vice versa. Lots of variations here. That's it, Richard Burton. Fantastic. 2, 1, change. Swap out the legs. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice work, that lift and twist. You can even see your left side waist shrinking. 3, 2, 1, change. Let's take those hip lift twists. Again, forearms to support. They almost act like a little braking system. 2, 1, here we go. And find that diagonal cross from shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, fantastic. That's it, Annabelle. You got it. Deep, lower abdominals. 2, 1, change. Last round, guys. Send those legs away. Frog crunches. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Stay with your breath. Stay with that integrity of the front body engaged so you're not wearing it in the back body. 3, 2, 1. Change. Right foot, cross it over the left. Figure 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So that lift and twist. Fantastic. Yeah, Amanda, you got it. Again, try not to pull your head. Maybe those elbows stay nice and wide so you're really feeling that front body engaged. 3, 2, 1, change. Swapping legs. Right foot, float it or ground it. 1, here we go. Really good work, strong finishing. 3, 2, 1, change. Last thing to do for our abs, our hip lift twists. Nice support through the forearms down, palms down. Here we go. You're on the clock. Such good work, you guys. Stay with it, so strong. Yeah, that looks awesome, Richard. You've got it. Keep going. Yeah, that's it, Nicole. 3, 2, 1, change. Nice work, you guys. Really well done on your abs. I'll walk us through our set of squats. So this first set of squats, Feet maybe a little wider than your hips, toes pointing in the same line as your knees as you drop down to your squat, and then right elbow to right knee. So we're getting a little more oblique work in our squats. Same elbow, same knee. Our upper body work, see how you go with these. They're a one arm burpee. So you start out in a plank. Here's the one arm part. You reach one arm forward. You walk to your squat. You don't have to come all the way up. Walk back one armed. Woo! And then you can add the press up if you want. So you're swapping out the arms in your little burpee work. And you're taking the press up if you want at the end of your burpee work. Our balance work will be a side step knee drive. You're coming to one end of your mat. We'll start with the right leg stepping wide, knees and toes lining up, and then pivot off that right foot, knee to chest. So that is our balance work. And then mountain climbers for the first 4 rounds. We got this? Squat, elbow to same knee. Come on down low in your squats. You've got this. Tailbone lengthening, chest lifting. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So you're swapping out which elbow taps the knee. You're getting a nice level change through the leg that helps you come to a stand. And you're getting that oblique work as you cinch through the side waist. Yeah, that's it. 3, 2, 1. Change. Plank to one arm, to step forward, to step back, to press up. Oh yeah. You could actually just do the same arm both ways if you like. Oh yeah. Maybe keep it down if you don't want to lift it up. So that one arm plank requires quite a bit of ab work to travel the legs. Oh yeah. Change. Those are going to be fun at like round 4, right? Let's come to the left side of our mat, stepping right. Here we go. So be mindful of where that right foot steps. You want it in line with that right kneecap to protect the knee. You may feel a nice little stretch through the inner left thigh, and certainly some belly engagement to drive that right knee to the chest. Change. Let's set up for our first round of mountain climbers. So opposite knee to opposite elbow. Here we go. Find your shoulders stack over those wrists and drive those knees to cross through the midline. Hug that belly in. Yeah, that's it, Sarah. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Change. 3 more rounds of those. Squat, elbow to same knee to get that nice shrinking through the waist. Here we go. Powering up through the legs to find the depth in the squat, and then the lift as you connect elbow to knee. Yeah, that's it, Nancy. Nice. Great pacing, everyone. 3, 2, 1. Change. Let's see how we go with those one arm burpees or modified burpees. 2, 1, here we go. How's it going? Swapping out which palm stays down as you travel from plank to the top of the mat. Hug the belly in. Those hips don't need to come too high. 3, 2, 1. Change. We'll come to the right side of our mat, stepping long with the left, knee drive. Here we go. So find a soft landing. That means a lot of engagement through your belly, so you're not slamming that left leg down. And a lot of strength through the left leg to pivot off and find the knee to the chest. Yes, Richard, nice. Change. Second round, wide-legged burpees. Mountain climbers. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Driving those knees towards opposite arm. pace on. Yeah, fantastic. That's it, Amanda, you got it. Oh yeah. 3, 2, 1. Change. Back to the top. Squat, elbow to same knee. Come on down low, catch your breath. Here we go. So make it really deliberate, the squat. Try not to not come down far enough. And then finding that straight leg to stand and driving elbow to knee. 2, 1, change. We'll try those one-arm burpees. Catch your breath in your plank. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Add the press up. Maybe you come to your knees. Maybe you skip the press up. There is a lot of upper body work just traveling forwards and backwards in your one-arm plank. 3, 2, 1. Change. Find yourself on your left side of your mat. We'll step along with the right leg. 2, 1. Here we go. That was a little before the bell. How is your transitions? Are they nice and light and fluid? So finding that deep belly connection to help smooth that out. Oh yeah. Change. Third round, mountain climbers. Catch your breath in your plank, set up, prepared. Here we go, 20 seconds. Get that heart rate up, guys. Be true to where your hips are in space. They don't need to be too high. Yeah. Stay with it, stay with it. Yeah, great, fantastic. Change. Oh yeah, one more round of these. Squat, elbow to knee. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Maybe the breath is in and out through the nose. Help you settle into this deep leg work, core work. Maybe even consider a little balance coming up to one leg. 3, 2, 1. Change. One-arm burpees. Catch your breath in your plank. You got it. 2, 1. Here we go. Adding the press up, or if you're finding fatigue is settling in, maybe you just skip the press up. Oh yeah. Hug everything to the midline. 2, 1, change. Yeah. Come to the right side of your mat. We're stepping along with the left. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. How's the smoothness on this side? How's the depth in that side lunge? So easy to want to back off. Yeah, that's it, Sav. Fantastic. Stay with your breath. 3, 2, 1. Change. Last round, mountain climbers. Let's prepare. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Make this your fastest round yet. Look at those legs going. Yeah, fantastic. So good. That's it, Nicole. Whew. Three, 2, 1. Change. Fantastic work on that first round, guys. I'll walk us through our next set. So we're coming in a wider squat and finding a little waist expansion after that waist crunching in the first round. So turning the toes out, heels in, come into your low squat, and then a side bend as you lift up out of the legs. So just a little opening through the side of the waist as you lean over right and left. Our upper body work, tricep dips. So working those triceps, palms facing the front end of your mat, bending both elbows at the same time, and lowering and lifting through the triceps. We'll carry on with our left and right lunge. Knee drive at a side, and then wide-legged burpees, of course, to get that beautiful cardio blast at the end of each round. So let's set up in our wide-legged stance for our squat. Again, knees and toes tracking. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So as you come up, you're getting a lengthening along the side of the waist with the arm lifting. But don't skimp on the depth through the legs. Squeezing the whole time, maybe even an extra little squeeze at the top of your lift. Nice. 2, 1, change. Everyone looks great on those. Let's come into our tricep dips. 3, 2, 1, here we go. So bending both elbows equally, the hips are along for the ride. And you may find, if you lift your toes and are just on your heels, it might help you feel a little more freedom through the torso. At least that's what I'm finding. 2, 1, change. I'm loving everyone taking it to their couches. That looks fantastic. If you wanted more. We're stepping along with our right leg. Here we go. Maybe a little more depth as our bodies get familiar with what needs to switch on to land lightly and then transition. Can you go a little deeper through that right side lunge? Start to feel in the right quad. Oh yeah. Change. Here we go. First of 4 wide-legged burpees. Okay. Hi, Jessie. So happy to have you. And let's go, guys. Find your bounce. Or take the bounce out, but find the joy. We've got so many rounds of these that are just bringing a smile to our faces. Yeah, so good. Get that heart rate going. Yeah, Greg. Change. Fantastic. Back to our wide squats with the side bend. Here we go. So feel that tailbone lengthening down. Feel the shoulders stack over the hips so you're not pitched too far forward. So you get that true length through that intercostals of that lifted arm. Yeah, that's it. 2, 1, change. Let's go for those tricep dips. If anyone's feeling any tenderness through the wrists, you can come to your fists. 2, 1, here we go. So feel spreading open through the collarbones here. Feeling those shoulder blades draw down the back. Oh yeah. Bending both elbows equally. Change. Great work. Finding yourselves on the right side of your mat. Deep low lunge with the left leg, left knee to chest. Here we go. Don't back off that work here. Maybe a little more hang time as you transition from low lunge to standing. Yeah, Margaret, fantastic. 3, 2, 1, change. Fantastic. Wide-legged burpees, round 2. Let's bring those arms up, get a little energy. And here we go. Yeah, find that bounce, guys. Or walk it out. You can totally get your heart rate by stepping forwards and backwards. Whatever you're doing through the body, be mindful of how it connects through your strong center. Yeah, Phil. Change. Good work. 2 more rounds, guys. Low squat. Side bend it out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Can you deepen your breath? Almost feel that deepening of the breath through that one side of the lung that you're stretching open. Yeah, so good. That's it, Kate. Squeezing those glutes. Yes, Amanda, that's it. Change. Tricep dips. Spread through your fingers. Let them offer a lot of surface area for you. Here we go. Again, find that pace you can maintain. That's it, Annabelle, you got it. Really nice couch work, everyone, so good. Oh yeah, 3, 2, 1, change. On the left side of our mat, think floating to that right side lunge. Here we go. Instead of how many you can get in, maybe it's more of a challenge to see how few you can get in. That's how deep you're going. Yeah, Richard, nice. Be really aware of how that right knee and toes are tracking. Yeah, change. Yes, Jessie, third round. Go ahead and get started if you want. 3, 2, 1. Wide-legged burpees, everyone. Yeah, here we go. Trying to catch up. Don't think it's possible. Keep going. That's it, Nancy. Fired up. I love it. Keep going, keep going. Nice. Change. All right, last round. Hello, weekend. Come on down low. Side, stretch it out. 3, 2, 1. Find that breath work. It's a really nice way to tap in to the recovery while doing some work, right? So good. Firming up through the legs. 3, 2, 1, change. Let's get those tricep dips. Again, both elbows even through the bend. And then feel that pressing into your mat to lift the arms to a little straighter. Don't want to hyperextend through those joints, so just focusing on building that tricep strength. Yeah, that's it, Sarah, nice. Change. Finishing up our lunge work on the right side of our mat. Again, take it at a pace where you're really focusing on the depth. Here we go. And that slow transition. Can you focus on that right leg being strong to support that soft landing through the left leg? So that right knee doesn't bend too much. You're firing up through that right quad. Yeah, that's it, Richard. Nice. Change. Wide-legged burpees, and then we're finished. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. 2, 1, here we go. How many more reps can you get in? Yes, Sav, that's fantastic. You got it, Nancy. Fantastic, Richard. So good. Yeah, Amanda, great. Finishing strong, Margaret. I love it. 3, 2, 1. Change. That was so good. Thank you guys so much.